Zhongguancun, Beijing's high-tech market, its kilometers of galleries are a paradise for smartphone fans. But here, iPhone doesn't rule unchallenged. The stars of this market are Xiaomi, ZTE, or Lenovo, local brands valued by Chinese consumers. Mrs. Zhang, for example, is looking for a new smartphone and still deciding between a Coolpad and Lenovo, both selling for less than 150 euros.
I want to buy a cheap smartphone, but I also want the latest applications. I trust Lenovo, but in the past, my family and I have preferred Nokia or Samsung.
Chinese smartphones have already outsold Apple, which now ranks 4th in the local market. Samsung sales are still strong, but according to salesmen, that won't last long.
For 240 euros, you can buy a top-of-the-range smartphone. For the same performance, you have to pay 350 euros for a Samsung. Chinese smartphones have everything that iPhones and Samsung have. There aren't any real differences.
Prices that outperform competitors and improved quality. This is the Chinese brand's sales pitch to local consumers and to the world. Here in Shenzhen, 3,000 kilometers south of Beijing, Huawei, the telecom giant, agreed to open its doors to our team. With its research center of 15,000 employees and its German PR representative, the company, known for its secrecy, now wants to show an international and innovative image. It describes its new model, the Ascend D2, as the most powerful in the world and apparently strong.
So here we are in the Huawei test center. Here we test several things, including the phone's resistance to humidity and its strength. We want to make sure it doesn't break if you throw it on the ground. Look, it's fine.
Huawei replaced Sony to rank 3rd in world sales, and the Chinese brand wants to keep expanding abroad.
Huawei's target is to become a world leader in the smartphone market. We believe that people are seeking an alternative to the Samsung-Apple duopoly. Not everybody wants to spend hundreds of euros just for a brand's name.
Huawei is moving up market and hired well-paid engineers, but the factories who make Huawei's components are the same as for Apple, Samsung, and other Chinese brands. They're called Inventec, MediaTek, and the highly controversial Foxconn, which is across the street.
We earn between 375 to 410 euros after paying our social security fees. Whatever brand you work for, the salaries are the same for the basic workers.
There's not really much difference on the production lines. The working conditions are pretty much the same.
But for personal use, these workers who manufacture phones for the world have rapidly realized the difference between Western and local brands. All choose the Chinese smartphones because they are less expensive.